Giant Stadium, home of both the Giants and the New York Jets, will be our host for what should be a great game between Cleveland and New York. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys,
we couldn't have asked for better weather in this one as we get set for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. Chris, what do you expect to see in this preseason matchup?
Well, this is when both teams really get a chance to look at their new talent. It's an important process to go through, and it really helps the coaches to see exactly what kind of players they really have.
Won't be stopped. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. And he's hammered at the 7. A pickup of about 3.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Ward takes the give. He's tackled at the 17. And that was a nice pickup to get to first.
He was a former wide receiver. I never liked running the football. I thought it should be banned from the game. But when you can run it like that, well, it's sure easy to make those calls.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down right around the 18-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Manning lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Gets rid of the ball. This one falls incomplete. No completion that time, and will bring up third down. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Fritz feels it at the 38, and that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. And a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that could really go right.
The Browns line up with an offset I backfield. The halfback with the carry. He lost yardage on the play. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from. But the danger in that is you run away from him, and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Cleveland comes out in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Webster bats it down. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Tackled around the 1-yard line. They had to cut it away on their previous drive. Manning lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Hands it off. He's brought down around the 1-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They go with a fullback. Brought down at the 7. 6-yard gain, and that makes his third down. Offset I formation in the backfield. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
And that's the end of the first quarter. No score after 1. 15-yard line. Jacobs alone in the backfield. Jacobs on the right side. And they get him at the 33-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 15. How about the nice touch on that ball?
Deft touch that time by a quarterback who really is known more for his arm strength.
Short pass to his left. And it's intercepted by the back. And he's deep leading at the 13. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath the coverage, quarterbacks just don't see it and he threw it right to him.
Tackled around the 19-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. Anderson steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the eye. Gives it off. He's dropped at the 25. Lewis found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards. Good enough for the first down. The Browns come out with the offset eye. Scans the field. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 34-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Sets up the play action. Moves to his right. Comes down with it. What a shot. Nice heads-up play with the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Drops back on first down. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. What a play by the defender.
The quarterback really caught a break on that one, and that wasn't intercepted.
Looks for a man open. The quarterback really felt the pressure on that last play.
Yeah, it just didn't give him time to go through his reads. Clearly, the first guy was not open, and he tried to throw it anyway and almost got picked off.
Brings this one in. Tackle at the 28-yard line. A great play by the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Tom, but I've always felt that wide receivers were probably the most underpaid guys in the league.
Knight seems to be a little shaken up on that play. They line up at the 13. This will be their first snap inside the 20 today. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
Throws wild on the run. He's tackled at the 10. And quite a catch that time. He just went up there and grabbed it.
Typically, receivers are a little taller than defensive backs, so it's not a bad play on occasion to throw one up and let your guy try and go and out jump the defender.
That was a big time run, and with it, he got the first down.
Terrific play, got everything done there except stopping the clock. And I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of a nice gainer out there, it's so difficult to think about going out of bounds because you're thinking, I'm going to break this one for the big one.
From their own 1-yard line. I formation here. Play action. Off his back foot. He's dropped at the 14. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
He's brought down around the 16-yard line, and we've reached the end of the first half.